Hi, thanks for stopping by my channel. Today I'm going to be going over my 2021 planner layouts. So I've already set up my planners for 2021, so this isn't so much as a setup, but I'm going to show you how I take these 7 different planners plus multiple inserts and fit it into these 3. So the planning style that I use is called Franken planning. It's where you take the multiple different planners and you kind of just mesh them together and make it into something that fits you better. And that's honestly why I love the Happy Planner system, because it is the disc bound and you can take out and put in anything you want. It's so easy to customize and make it your own. The first one I'm going to show you guys, it will be my work planner. I'm already using this one. I started it in 2020 and I'm just continuing with how I used it. This is by far the one that I've customized the most already. I wanted a mermaid theme. This was an undated mini planner. I believe it was a horizontal undated. So I had to put in all the dates and months and then, any decorations. I pulled out all the horizontal pieces though. So I'm just gonna skip over to March because it doesn't have a bunch of stuff on it yet. All the dates are in, I put in the month. And all I did was keep the monthly part of it. I don't need the weekly days today for work. I need places to write down notes, and that's it. And then if I just have one day where I need an hourly whatever, I put 1 page of this. Otherwise, it's just notes for each month. Because for me, the focus is on the monthly part. This is where I put in my overtime, hours, if we're getting COVID tested that day, put it in there. Any holidays, any days off, that's where my focus is with my work planner. And then again, like I said, I need the note pages. This is all stuff that I need to remember, that I might need to reference, codes, passwords, just stuff from work. Again, why I like the disc bound is this is a page of instructions from work that they had given me. I shrink it down and I put it straight into this so I can reference it right away. And another same thing, I showed you at the very beginning, this is like a phone list kind of things that I just shrunk down and I put in here. These are things that I'm always going to need to know, and it's right there, easy to grab, versus I could have done it in a big planner with the 8.5 by 11, but I didn't want to haul around the big planner for work, so this one's perfect. A little more of the custom I did. I made my own little folder, just like the Happy Planner ones, just small and mermaid. Again, I made my own dividers. So here's a vellum piece. And like I said, I just customized. If you guys want a better flip through, there's another video that I'll put in the links that I do a complete flip through with this one. And after all the customization though, when we get into, I think it's July, I started with the Princess mini planners because they were adorable and I really liked them. I haven't decided if I'm keeping these pages yet. Hopefully I'll know by July. So this is where this comes in. I combined 2 of the mini planners, so I do have a vertical spread and a dashboard. I honestly did want to see if the dashboard would work for me in my work planner. Again though, I'm not sure if it really will because I don't need to fill in day stuff. My feeling it is mostly just notes and stuff that I need to remember. But it's something I wanted to experiment with. So that's my work planner. The next one I'm going to go over with you guys is probably going to be my catch-all. So my catch-all is a big happy planner. I also customized this one. Maybe not quite as much as I do with the mini, but I have. So it's Star Wars themed. I got this cover from Etsy. And dual-sided, a little bit pocket, and it has me in one of my BB-8 costumes that I have. Just random stickers. I have a mini envelope here, and it actually holds all of like the sampler sheets. This is from the advent calendar that I got with Creating with Mandy. I left the ones that are winter themed so I could still use them, or they're neutral themed words, stuff like that. Any little sampler type stickers I throw in there, especially ones from Etsy shops where you just get little random parts. And that's so I can use them in my planner without having to go through all the stickers. And then I also have one for the Joy of Planning stickers. Because it just fits perfectly. And again, these are just because they're the smaller sheets that I can't really put into my sticker boxes that the Happy Planner has. They get lost. So I just throw them in here. So they're always easy to reach. And this was honestly a scrapbooking envelope that stickers had come in. I closed it with a piece of washi. Washi is replaceable. And I punched it with the Happy Planner punch. And so it fits in here perfectly. A piece of vellum with BB-8 and R2 holographic. And then just your starter page. I didn't like the one that had it, and I wanted something that kind of resembled stars. But then we go straight into your calendar. This, again, is completely freaking planned. So I have one from a dashboard layout, and then also one from the mosaics. And this is from one of the dashboard ones. I can actually show you. It's from this one. So I thought it was kind of pretty, and I wanted to try something new. So again, remember how I told you with the mini, I store them in a book and I put them away? Same thing here. So this is the mosaics starting along with that dashboard one for 2020 in the beginning. I'm hoping to use some of these old ones up. I had gotten two because I really do want to attempt to use this dashboard. It's a challenge I'm hoping to overcome. And I did think it was pretty. I just didn't want it to be my permanent everyday one because it's not neutral. It has this big box of color, flowers and margins, and I wanted a neutral after last year where I was dictated by the color of the spread. I didn't want that, but I do want to attempt this dashboard, and it's really pretty. Plus, I've stolen some of the dividers. I think they're gorgeous. They're some of them I'm not a huge flower person, but there's some that are super pretty. So I've already freaking planned those back in. All right, so here's our year at a glance. I use mine for anniversaries, birthdays, stuff that's every year, and I just need to remember when. I put it in here. All right, and then for mine, I only keep, it's 6 months of the planner. One is the past month, current month, and then 4 months in advance. And why I do that is so, like appointments, things that are coming up, I can start planning them ahead of time. For the most part, my planner for 2021 will be the Mosaics planner. Why I chose that one is because it's neutral. My last one had colors for every month. Every month was different, but it had like a wash. I think it was a watercolor one, truthfully. Wash of color across the bottom and the top. And I found myself having to make my spreads match that color every month. And I hated that, especially like around holidays. Certain holidays have like themes or colors that you kind of go with, and I couldn't do that. I hated it. So when I saw this one, I actually went to 3 Michaels to find it, because I wanted it. I'm so happy that I got it, and I'm glad to start planning soon in it, not have to worry about the colors anymore. When I'm not using the mosaics, like I said, I do hope to learn the dashboard layout, and I also make my own pages, and that's just with your filler paper. I have a couple packs of these. One's a dot grid, one's just a plain, there's nothing on it, and I just recently got this one that has different colors. There's blue, green, pink, and yellow. I'll see what I can make with those, but these ones come in handy a lot, especially if you put a piece of washi down the side. Then you don't even have to worry about that color obstructing what you're trying to do. And I've done that. Here's my holiday shopping list, and a lot of my pages in the back that I'll get to are from that too. So I told you guys that, you know, I keep the past month. And here's a good example of what I was telling you about the wash of color. So this is the past month. I'm still in the last couple of weeks of this one. I was so excited to get to the neutral layout that I put this page, because the mosaics one's actually is an 18-month, so I could have been filtering it in, and I honestly don't know why I didn't. I think I was trying to use this up, and then dawned on me why it was that such a big deal, but that's what happened. But I was so excited to use this neutral layout that I put the second half of the week as it, and I still have to plan this week. So I divide the past from the present with a folder, and the only things I really hold in it is the checklist from the Happy Planner, some bullet point type things. I have this little scratch paper with the currently, because I like to put what I'm currently doing on this page here. My very first one was a undated, and it had that, and I just really liked it, especially because the main reason I used the big one, it's good for catch-all. You can be extra decorative in it. One of the reasons I started using a big Happy Planner was for the memory keeping aspect of it. The boxes hold these printable pictures perfectly, or the little Polaroids. I'm able to combine a lot of the things that I have always enjoyed, that being like scrapbooking, journaling, memory keeping, and of course, you know, planning out my day and week and everything else. And that's, like I said, why I chose the big planner. I do have a dashboard of all the sticky notes I've ever gotten from the Happy Planner and other planners. And why I did this is I now use a combination of these stickies and that very front year at a glance page to plan my monthly spreads. I take all the birthdays from here, and I put stickies for any appointments, anything else I might have to remember, and I place them on here until the month that I go to plan. Then I take the stickies off and I do the spread however I want it. I don't think I have anything currently marked. With COVID, not a lot of plans are happening. Oh, I do have one thing. I have to cancel a subscription. But I used to write it in, and then when I would go to plan that month, it would already have something on it and be a distraction. Now it stays neutral until I want to plan. At the end of the neutral catch-all planner part, I do have another Star Wars divider. And this year, they came out with this lettering planner, which I'm so excited for. It's something that I have wanted to work on. I'm not sure yet how I'm going to use the monthly in that, so it is still in here. I don't know if I'm going to put like what word I want to work on or whatever, because I'm not going to put in birthdays and important stuff to remember, because that's what this front part is for. So I'm still trying to think of ideas of what to use the monthly planner part for this is. But the actual layout is this, looks like the paper you had in elementary school when you're learning to write. And so basically a horizontal layout. And it is this planner, in case you guys don't know. I'm keeping all the extra months in here for now. I only put in 3 months of this. I figured that was plenty. Honestly, I think I only did the 3 because every month might be a little bit of bother to have to, you know, pull it out, put it in. And maybe I'm a little bit lazy in that sense, but I figured 3 months was good. And that's, I haven't, like I said, I haven't started yet because January hasn't started. And I will be thinking of what to do for these monthly pages. Then we have a piece of vellum that I cut and punched. And that's just to mark, you know, like a divider. And then here's some more of the pages that I created. A lot, like I told you, this is all the same paper, but you add washi and cover that side up. It looks like a different paper altogether. This one's just things to remember. And then I have another divider. There might be more things I put in this section. I just hadn't thought of them. This one, it says plan your dreams. And so this is my wellness goals, all personal for me. I have a motivational weight tracker loss thing, little quotes and stuff, little fun stuff just to keep me trying to motivated and see the progress. I'm not going to show you guys the next page, kind of personal, but it's in more with the weight loss tracker. I have a couple of extra pages just to, in case, you know, I want to do something else. This is a personal workout made for me. I know some people have the fitness planner parts, and it's a whole planner just for the fitness part. I don't honestly intend to do that at this point anyway. One, I'm just not that into it. Where I need a whole new planner for it. This is where I'm going to track weight and stuff. And then I already showed the actual goals that I have, both with weight and health and fitness is here. But if I'm gonna start tracking workouts and steps and calories burned and stuff like that, I'll just do it in the catch-all part. If I want to start tracking my meals and stuff, I already have the meal planning in my classic now. So it's all covered where I don't feel that I need a separate fitness planner. The next page, our next divider is goals. So these are all personal goals of mine, or this one's my New Year's resolutions. These little papers, they're more generic checklists, things to do type lists. I used washies or little tapes and covered those parts up and then wrote over it. This year I think I'm just going to use the big sheets, kind of like I've already showed you with the other sheets. These are my goals, New Year's resolutions. I did just a sentence here and then I broke them down. And I don't know if I completed them all, but I'll reevaluate if these are still goals I want. If I finish them, new goals, and I'll probably make a page about that later. This is my sewing to-do list, project type things. I really did kind of suck at this one this year, but that was mostly because everything was canceled. Let me just back up. In my goals section and part of what's listed on there, any pages I needed, I punched them and put them in. So this is for the family nurse practitioner program that I want to try and apply to and get into, just to help keep me motivated. So that is my catch-all planner. Now this year I am trying something different. I am doing also a classic. The only reason I'm doing this classic though is because everything that's in here, they do not make for the Big Happy Planner. If they did, I would not have this one at all. I would keep it in this one as a catch-all because that's how I like it. I like it all being all in one place. Everything in here, I get it brand new, which one of them is the budget. Before I was doing my budgets on a piece of paper like this, I came to find that I really do like their budget planner, so I did get it this year. The other couple of things in there is part of their Home Body extension plan, I want to say it is. It has for meal plans, chores. They had a budget section, but like I said, I got the new budget planner and projects. I did have these before in my catch-all. I liked it because it was all in one place. I didn't like it because of the different size. It caused like a ledge and it just annoyed me so much. I probably would have kept it in there, except I wanted to do the budget a little bit more extensively this year. And kind of following the Dave Ramsey approach, trying to pay off all of my debt, student loan debt, everything before I start my master's program, so that there's a possibility of us cash flowing my entire master's program. That's the goal anyway. To do that though, we need to get completely out of debt. And I wanted to use that planner then to maybe make that actually happen. I also, with the Disney Princess, wanted to try a guided journal. I'm really happy though that this one is undated. I don't know that I could do it every single week or every single day. So with it being undated, when I want to do it, I can, and I put those dates in. I really liked that idea. So that's also in my classic size planner. After I got the budget and I got the journal, I decided it was time just to buy a classic. Now, if Happy Planner ever decides that they want to make this in the big size, I will happily get rid of the classic size. All right, so for the classic, like I told you guys, I used the budget planner. The opposite side though, this is the side they showed. I like the little piggies. So that's what I have for my outside cover of that. Well, besides this one, again, I still don't know if this is just printed backwards. If I happen to get two back covers, what is going on? But if you guys can't tell, this isn't exactly my favorite size, favorite whatever. So it kind of doesn't bother me too much. I do use these meal plans quite a bit. And I have more of my Star Wars dividers. They migrated over to the classic side also. I have quite a few of these pages now. I had bought one and I got one in one of the mystery bags. So I have quite a few of these. I like these. They have the meal plans one side, your grocery list. This size has like recipe, meal plan, snacks. I don't ever use this part, but I do sometimes use the grocery list. And I just like have it on both sides. So as a meal plan, I can make my list. This one is a chore list. I still truthfully haven't used it. I'm hoping to be better about it in the new year. Like I said, I was using this budget part. This has receipts that I need for like tax purposes. I think I have one that has a warranty in it. They're just stuff receipts and stuff that I might need to hang on to. But I won't probably be using these. And why I actually went to the filler paper making my own is this one just didn't quite fit for me. We don't have any auto loans. We don't have kids. There's all sorts of things that just wasn't quite fitting, and I was scratching it out and whiting it out and writing stuff in, and it just wasn't working for me, so I did go to my own page. But the budget planner does work. Again, with the monthlies, I'm not sure what I'm gonna put on this page. The only thing I was thinking possibly doing was when every bill is due, then we get the current week for the guided journal. And more guided journal. I think I put what's considered 2 months worth in here. Honestly, I have a hard time doing stuff every day besides my catch-all planner. So this one I believe is 6 months out of the year, and then the other one was the other 6. I probably will only use one if that, but I did want to try it. And my projects page with me being a cosplayer and historical costumer and all sorts of other arts and crafts stuff. I can't wait to start using these. And this one is another one with receipts for, I want to say this was for work receipts. So that's my catch-all. The last thing that I'm doing this year is I have a skinny classic. I find it's perfect size just for jotting down notes. I either use this one, which again I use the inside cover, or I use a mini sized notes. The other thing I want to try this year, because one of the mystery bags, or was it just a regular bag, was the recipe one. I went and bought a planner or recipe book that I thought was super cute. It comes with more grocery lists. I have 100,000 of those now. But I'm going to try and convert all of my recipes into this book. It's kind of a goal for the year type thing. I just think this is a really cute idea. I love that it's a book, and it could sit then on with my cookbooks on the shelf. It's not just in that my like little recipe book thing. There are a few recipes that are handwritten by loved ones, friends. Again, with the disc bound though, I can either punch it or attach it to one of the tabs that has a punch and just click it in. So I'm not losing, the sentiment value of it being from a loved one. I'm really excited about this. I've seen some people who use the stickers and make it all pretty. I'm not sure exactly how I'm going to do it. That's why I haven't started yet, but I am excited, and that is something I look forward to doing in 2021. So these are my setups, and these will be the 3 that I use this year. I know there's a few other things that people keep track of. There's faith journals or faith planners. I have debated on those. I don't know that 2021 will be the year that I focus on that. There's also like social media planners. I don't think I'm quite to that level. And if I am going to be like memory keeping, Instagram followers or YouTube follower numbers and stuff like that, I think my catch-all is a good place for that still. Because like I said, for me, the catch-all is also a memory keeping and journaling type section. I know some people do have a planner for a personal journal, and they'll use, say, like the horizontal layout. I can't. I don't think I commit myself quite to that level on a daily set, so I don't need a separate planner for that. But that is why I like this big planner and these big squares. You can do a lot of writing in them. And like I said, with the photo apps that I have and printers and stuff, they fit this perfectly. I can throw a picture down right here and then write a small paragraph, or if I really wanted to, I could use the whole line or this whole section. And it keeps the journaling part for me and what I need to know. I don't know if I have any good ones just because work has been so hectic for December. Oh no, here's a good. See, like I could journal here and I journaled here. Even over here's a little bit of journaling. Like you said, the big one works perfectly for me for that kind of thing. So I don't think I'm going to do a personal journal one either. And I can't think of any other planners right now anyway. So like I said, this is probably it for me. I have my catch-all, which honestly is a catch-all. It does a lot for me. I have my classic. If I can downsize this in the next year, if Happy Planner decides, hey, let's make a whole this stuff in the big planner, it'll go into the catch-all. But I will always have a work planner also, because I will not take this big one to work with me, and this is a great size for it. The only thing else that I've entertained the idea is of those micro notes and making a micro planner with that. And I've debated on it, but I haven't pulled the trigger on that one because it's more of a cutesy kind of thing. I don't know how much I'd actually be using it. The only thing I could think to use it for would be work, and right now this size is perfect for me because I don't carry a purse, so it wouldn't even be my on-the-go planner. But who knows, maybe in 2021 I will do that too because I think they are freaking adorable. If you guys have any comments, questions, tips, tricks, anything you'd like to add, go ahead and leave that below. If you didn't like this video, hit like, and if you'd like to see more, go ahead and subscribe, and I'll see you guys next time.